8:30 on the Eastern time zone, and it's Wednesday night. That means a lot of things. Foremost and chiefly, numero uno, it's time for a Wednesday Night Live. So let's talk about all the things. Let's make fun of all the idiots and have a great rejoicing, whilst others weep and gnash their teeth. I don't know why. I felt I'd get a little bit biblical. All right, so we got big tariff stuff. Tariff, and Shifty Shift. Adam Schiff, the pencil neck, the watermelon head. He's a creep. Here comes people. Hello from St. Louis. I hope you're doing well. Here comes more people. And Shifty Shift. I'm Adam Schiff. I've got a pencil neck and a giant melon head. My head's so big. Oh, when I walk in the room, it's a partial eclipse. You'll know I'm lying, 'cause I move my lips. And I'm a creep. I'm Adam Schiff. What the hell am I doing here? All right, that's enough of that. Let's say hello to some people. I have to take off my glasses, as I am. I don't do the bifocals. Made me laugh out loud. The Adam Schiff song. He is a creep. He is a creep. Oh my goodness. I needed to laugh. My husband's in the hospital in Columbus. He's having cardiac issues. Nikki, hang in there. We're sending tons of positive vibes your way. For real. Big shout out, big prayers coming for Mr. Nicky. And I think he has to be okay now because we just gave him that cool nickname. He's Mr. Nicky. Mr. Damn autocorrect. Yeah, Denise is giving you the shout out. So, okay, everybody, we're going to talk about the tariffs. I don't know if today could have gone better with the tariff. Listen, I always forget to say this. If you're watching on the Facebook, the YouTube, on X, thank you for being here and for supporting the channel and all that great stuff. Share the content. It's huge. And your comments and your shares truly help everything. So Bronco Bob says howdy from West Texas. Down in the town of El Paso, I met a girl. She was crazy for me. That's West Texas, right? I know where I'm talking about. Okay. The tariffs. I was talking about this a lot. So many laughs on the podcast. This is the live stream. The podcast is a completely different thing. I just want to say that for everybody. I want to be abundantly clear. This is the live stream. The podcast is a different thing. I'm Hawaiian. Every movement tells a story. So, yeah, you can listen to the podcast on Apple and Spotify and Amazon and all those other platforms, or you can just listen at the website. Okay. The tariffs. Today was spectacular. Today, watching the stock market rally was so awesome. I'm telling you, I don't know what the left stands for. I really don't. Other than trans people being able to play in women's sport. That's it. That's all they have. They better hope that turns into a big voting block for the next go round, because that's all their eggs, ironically, are in the trans basket. And I don't know how many eggs they're gonna have. It was wild. It wasn't wild. It was actually incredibly predictable. Watching And this is going to be great for the country. This is going to be great for the country because so many people are going to have this realization. They're going to have this realization that the past 40 years, 30 years have been a complete and total lie, just a complete and total fraud. And it's wild to watch the Democrats and the talking heads and the Adam Schiffs on the world. The stock market's going to crash. It's going to crash. This is people's 401ks. It's their savings, which is true. It is. It's an important number, the stock market. And then when trillions of dollars is added in like the blink of an eye today, all the Democrats are like, "Oh, Trump caved. He caved." Like, what? I don't know how. I don't know what they stand for. It's like they wanted the stock market to crash, and if something, it was just sad to watch. The left stands for pants to fall. That was a very good one. The left stands for pants to fall. That's quite nice. I doff my cap to you. Who said that? Who said that? Christine Smith, you're hired. You're hired, Christine. You keep coming up with little comedy nuggets like that. They stand for pants to fall. I stand for pants to fall. I stand for pants and panties to fall. I'm willing to reach across the aisle to make sure those panties drop. How epically beautiful is it that the Supreme Court told Judge Bozo sit the F down and shut his mouth? Yeah, that was awesome too. Listen, I don't know. I think we're talking about the who Trump is allowed to, who the president has the constitutional power to say these people need to leave. I was talking about this on the podcast too. If you're not listening to the podcast, you're missing it. And especially for the supporters on Local and Patreon, those people get, that's the show. I don't want to cuss here. I kind of clean it up for the Facebook and the YouTubes, but on the locals and the Patreon, that's as close to the source code as you can get. I was talking about this aliens because I remember when I read the biography of John Adams, the guy who was like the architect of this constitutional republic, John Adams. Regardless, he used this law. This passed constitutional muster. This is the guy that helped draft the Declaration of Independence. He helped draft the Constitution. He also did this Aliens Act. It's held up pretty well. And for some freaking judge in, no offense, Tupelo, but for some judge in like Tupelo to be like, hold on. I think I know more. I think I know more than one of the founding fathers. And that's what they want to say. They want to go, oh, this law, this is like from 1798. Yeah, bitch. Yes, it is. That shit is older than the Statue of Liberty, ho. So sit down, Judge Tupelo. I believe I have standing here. I believe with my law degree from Phoenix Online University. Hello there, John Palermo. What's going on? But are your socks still on? Norma, that's great. This is just a little pop quiz for everybody. When you're doing the deed, when you're doing the bow, when you're getting it on, do you leave the socks on or no? Some people leave the socks on. I find it rude. I find it rude. And some people are like, oh, I can get better traction. I'm calling you a liar. I'm calling you a liar. You're going to get less traction with socks on. Like, and what do you have? Your floors are made out of Velcro? Okay. The tariffs, to quickly get past Judge Tublo. Tublo from Tublo. I'm Judge Tublo from Tublo. I'm Judge. No socks during sex. Thank you, Jan. Jan, you are correct. I think it's sexy. Socks are sexy. Socks are sexy? Okay. You know what? I'm going to celebrate you and your decision. There's no wrong way. There's no wrong answer here. All right. We got off on a little bit of a but I like that about us. I like that we can have these conversations. Let's talk about the tariffs. That's why we're here. China. Some people are going, oh, he's playing 4D chess, and other people are playing checkers, and oh, he's doing all of this. And I'm no genius, I'm no scholar, but like all of this makes perfect and logical sense to me. And I was talking about this on the podcast. It's about the 50th time I've said that. Back when the Rona hit, and there's a little Rona update too. Whoo, remind me, somebody in the comments. When the Rona hit and everything was getting locked down, we found out that like, oh my gosh, we don't make antibiotics here in America. We can't. We've outsourced all that, and to me, that's criminal. That's criminal. For a country, you need to be able to defend yourself. You need to be able to feed yourself, and you need to be able to take care of yourself. It seems like I remember when they were trying to close the last like 3 steel mills, the last big 3 steel companies were going to leave America, and Trump was like, "No, we need them here." We do. All of this crap. They made these decisions back in the 80s, and I was watching some Ross Perot. I was watching some clips from Ross Perot. Can I talk, Larry? Can I talk? If you pass this, if one of these fools gets elected, you're going to hear a great big old sucking sound. And that sucking sound is going to be jobs going down to Mexico and going overseas. Ross Perot was 100% right then, and he's 100% right now. We need to make stuff here. Right now, we have the economic leverage. We still buy a boatload of stuff. We're the big, in the great big mall called the globe. We are shopper numero uno. And as China gets more buying power, we're not going to have any. We have to do this now. And it's not like these tariffs are coming out of left field. They have been charging us these tariffs for God knows how long. You know, it seems like we're still living like in like World War II just ended, right? And Germany's like, if we have no factories, how can we build? And Japan's like, oh, we're still cleaning. It's been a while. Other countries have factories. They make stuff. I don't know why we have to pay all this money to ship our goods over to them. And it just makes logical sense to me that if they're going to charge us X amount, okay, we're going to do the same thing. It's all fair. It's all fair. We're not asking for extra. Let's just keep it fair. And then when people go, well, well, somebody better open up a freaking factory in America. Because we need that stuff. We need all of it. You're going to hear a great big old sucking sound, Larry. Can I finish? Can I finish, Larry? I know you let him talk forever. Can I finish? Thank you, Larry. We need all of it. We need all of it. Here's what I want. And I know it's not going to be instantaneous, but I just want to know that we're on the path to being completely self-sufficient again. And here's the other thing that I think will happen. You're going to get, okay, so like, let's just say toasters, right? So you're going to go, oh, I need to buy a new toaster. And like, oh boy, this toaster that's made in America is like $10 more than that one from China. So in order to convince you to buy that American toaster, it's going to have an additional value on the other side, right? You might be paying a few dollars more up front, but that toaster is going to last longer and be better. That's what I'm looking. That's all I want is for some high quality, like refrigerators, man. Like I still have a refrigerator. I think that thing was built in like 1960, and it's just cruising along. I lived out in Los Angeles for like 20 years. I'm not even kidding you. I think I bought 3 different refrigerators in like 20. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, so I'm excited. Kimball, hey everyone. What a nice surprise to see you here, Norma. I have a Korean car. A fuel pump just cost me $500. Yeah. Brenda, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. However, and I think this is part of I know there's a pause on the tariffs and what you're doing, what Trump is doing. He's like, okay, so everybody who didn't flip out over the tariffs, everybody who didn't get their panties in a wad, come on over. We're going to talk it out. And so now China's all by themselves. Better figure it out, China. Figure it out. Australia, you want to come on in and have a seat? Yeah, it's freaking awesome. How about the food we import? Yes, and here's a question. Why do we import any food? What do we need? What do we need that we aren't growing here? For real. I mean, and if you want some shishi frou, something that is, you have to plant the seed in the butthole of a frickin' fruit fly and then have it land in some elephant dung, and they'll have that. You'll be able to get it. You just go to Trader Joe's. They'll have it. They'll have it. You ever seen that crazy coffee? Like, oh, it's the best coffee in the world because the bats eat the bean and then they poop out the bean and it lands in elephant poop. And like, what are you talking about? Denise Horton, buy local. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm so excited. And you guys know, if you've been here for any length of time, that like the American farmer, the small family farms, that is what it's all about. I hope those people are having a great day. I hope the people who work in steel mills are having a great day. The coal miner, I hope they're having the American. This feels like freaking like old-timey, like Smallville, Superman's dad shit. It's great. 13% of our imports come from China officially. A lot more turd stock coffee. No, there is a coffee, and I'm not making that up. It's so absurd, but it's a real thing. And it's like some gourmet. Why do people want to see America fail? They want to see America fail so that they can have more power. I believe this, that like half of the country are people like us, and they're like, just leave me alone, leave me alone. I won't bother you. Don't bother me. Leave me alone. And then you have half the country are just high functioning morons who are like, save me, government, save me. Shouldn't I? How? No one told me how to eat. Can you give me food? That's what they want. They want a glorified prison-like existence. The government should give me a place to sleep. The government should supply my food. The government should have told me that was dangerous. I didn't know you couldn't put your tongue in a light socket. I was practice kissing. And sadly, they want those numbers to rise. They want more. That's why I was so glad to see the Department of Education. They see the schools failing and they're like, oh, good, more potential voters. And that also goes to all the freaking people coming across the border. All the people coming across the border who don't understand the nuance of the political parties and all that other stuff. They're just thrilled to be in America, and they want to vote for the government party because the government party is the one who gave them all the hands out, and it was that's the Democrats, man. They're the party of the bureaucracy. And all they need, look at California. Look at California. All they need is one solid election, and they can just twist the whole system to like, oh, here's how we're going to vote. And yeah, you can mail that in. Oh, yeah, and we're going to do the top 2 candidates. We're not going to do candidates from both parties. Once they make those changes in the system, the bureaucratic election changes, it's hard to get out. It's hard to get out. California is going to have to get so much worse before it gets better. Schools are still open even without the Department of Education. Imagine that. Yes, isn't that crazy? And all of this, like, I'm happy about the tariffs because I think it's fair, and I think we should have done it a long time ago. If you go, I think I posted it here on, I know it's on Facebook, but it's definitely over at the loftusparty.com. Check out this clip of Mr. Wonderful, that Kevin O'Leary guy from Shark Tank. Woo-hoo! He was on CNN. It was great. They're like, well, Trump has just done, these tariffs are like 127% on the Chinese. And Kevin O'Leary is like, they should be 400%. China cheats. They don't play fair. They don't abide by the laws. They steal intellectual property. 400%. Woo! I was loving it. Yeah, Jan says California has issued 4 permits for people to rebuild their homes. Yes. Yeah. I was on Gutfeld last week. Was it last week? And I was talking to Kennedy. She has a home in Southern California, and there was damage. Kevin O'Leary is a beast. And Kennedy was telling me, like, yeah, it's horrible. And those people in the Pacific Palisades and Malibu, they don't know what they're gonna do, and the toxic stuff in the soil, and it's brutal. It's brutal. And I think the bureaucracy is going to keep dragging their feet, and they're going to come up with these environmental, commissions and all this other stuff, hoping that people give up and leave. And then they can build their, smart, inclusive city of the future just in time for the LA Olympics. Ba-boom. And speaking of the Olympics, Jan says, you always look so handsome when you're on Gutfeld. Thank you. I need to hit the gym, Jan. I want to look super handsome. On the 18th, I'll be on the Gutfeld show on the 18th, and then I don't have my list of notes. I will be in California at this club called Levity Live. Beautiful club, Levity Live in Oxnard. I want to say the 24th, 25th, and 26th. I just updated the tour dates at the website today. If you go to the loftusparty.com and search up tour dates, it'll be on there. I hope you're coming to Turd Stock again. I'm gonna be. That's why I'm practicing. I'm practicing because I want to do some songs. I want to do some songs at Turd Stock. I just don't want to be sitting there clapping my hands and singing along, although I'd be happy to. I also, I want to do a tune. I was the king of the liberals, a blue-head VIP. I was super wrong, that's my song. I know it's bothering me. I want to be MAGA, baby. I want to join the winning side. I've thought so long and I was always wrong. And now I'm working wide. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to be just like you. I want to walk like you, talk like you, yeah, you. Oh, can't you see? Oh, a dope like me could learn to be MAGA just like you. Ooh, ooh. All right. Oh no, Paul, something happened. How about Michigan? I just did some shows with Dave Landau in Detroit. I'm gonna be back in Michigan in October. There is a American Misfits show in Michigan in October, but that's so far away. You guys, there's so much. We got a bunch of stuff to do this spring. We've got a great summer, and don't forget, July is Slut Month. We started it. We started this grand tradition last year, and so now we're gonna take it to a whole new level. Was Slut Month is all of July. It's gonna be fantastic. Still working out some of the details. Just like Louis Prima. Oh, yeah, that was a Louis Prima song. That was. This one. That oh, I'm the king of the dead ball, a jungle VIP. I bump a bump and then. Oh, ooh ooh ooh. I wanna be. When does the summer shirt come out, guys? The summer shirt's going to come out in May, and I might have to find a new company to do it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now. Going to try to I'm working on a solution for the summer shirt right now, but we might be looking for a new t-shirt person. Hey, Michael, that's great. You'll be on Gutfeld on the 18th. Do you have any news on the best part of Gutfeld, Kat Timpf? You're saying Kat Timpf is the best part of Gutfeld? Oh, darling, my dear. I hear she's doing well. I asked about her, and everybody, I think Kat is a very private person, and she knows that a lot of people care and a lot of people want those updates. I'll try to get like a legit update for you, but if anything, I will say this: if anything was bad or wrong, and I would definitely have heard about it, and I would pass that along. I think she's doing well. I think her husband's doing well, and I think baby's doing great. And if you have kids, you know, you want just the 10 fingers, 10 toes, everything. You're like everybody's good. Elaine says we miss Kat. I'm gonna call myself Jeans. Gonna call myself Wet T-shirt contest. Yes, I think we're talking about Slut Month again. There are so many things we want to do for Slut Month. A wet T-shirt is definitely a possibility. I love the MAGA jungle song, right? I'm still working that out. Thank you so much. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to be MAGA too. I want to walk like you, vote like you. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. The torpedo bat choke on Gutfeld and pretty much every. Oh, thank you so much. There's a new video coming out on Friday. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the podcast. For the locals and the Patreon people, thank you all so much. Somebody just heard about Slut Month. Yeah, here's the deal. And here's the driving force behind Slut. We don't have enough people in this country. We don't have enough. And every time you go see a comedian, half the time they're complaining about their oh, my ex-wife did this, or oh, it's so bad. And like, there needs to be, if the gay people get a parade for their sex choices, the people who are in relationships should have an entire month, and it should just be like every freaky thing you've ever wanted to do. Like ladies, you're like, oh, my husband always wants to try blah 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 blah. Well, now it's Slut Month, and you can do that with no judgments. I want groups of ladies meeting at the local coffee shop, going, oh boy, what a night I had. I forgot it was Slut Month. And then Jim came home from work dressed like a fireman. And he had a whole thing of Crisco. Anyway, I'm exhausted. And all the other gals will be like, oh, good for you. That's what it should be. It should be like coffee climb. I didn't even know I could stretch like that. I thought for sure there's no way my knees can get behind my ears, but and then all the other people, they hear these conversations. They, what's going on? That sounds amazing. Yeah, it's Slut Month. It's pretty awesome. I just got tricked into selling jeans, white t-shirts, and motorcycle jackets. Please tell me that there's, come on, Kat, give me the punchline to that. Spend a month at the villages in Florida. Every month is Slut Month or so. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I love that. I love that. Just older Americans in their golf carts thinking their dirty thoughts. I'm going to play pickleball, and then she's going to play pickleball. Straight people need a flag, yes. And they can plant it during Slut Month. My husband's name is Jim. He broke my back. This is a great one. This is great. So just saying, I didn't want anybody to be blindsided or think I was just making it up. I've been talking about this. I've been talking about Slut Month almost for a year now. Almost for a year. It's still percolating. You know, we gotta drive it around. We gotta kick the bumpers, and kick the tires and stuff. We'll figure it out. Yeah, hide the pickleball. There you go. It was so much. So California, Los Angeles, you guys need to come out to a show in Oxnard. It's just like it's in the San Fernando Valley. It's just right. Just take the 405 up, and then boop, boop, it practically drops you off at the club. Seriously, that's the 24th, 25th, and 26th. Before that will be the Gutfeld show on the 18th. Then there's also a stand-up show that we're taping at the America First Warehouse. I'll get you the date on that. And that's a new show that we're doing for Studio TST, which that's coming along wonderfully. There's challenges in all this stuff. Rome wasn't built in a day. So New York, you'll have a chance to come out and see the show at the America First Warehouse, the stand-up show. Gutfeld on the 18th. Los Angeles, I'll see you guys on the 24th, 25th, and 26th. Then May is Vegas. May is Vegas. Then we'll really get Slut Month together. And then I want to say this before we go, and I don't want to go too long. I always go too long. The Loftus Party is a community of people. The Loftus Party is a website. There's a bunch of people who post a lot of great content to the site, and I want that community to grow. The reason I started the page is because the way we got treated on social media, and people were being banned and people were being kicked off. So I started this thing, the Loftus Party, kind of as a joke name, but it'd be a website, and people could come and they could post and they could comment, and we could all hang out. And I want to keep that growing. I want to keep that building. So I should probably say that more often. That's what that's meant to be. There's a lot of great people contributing, and if you would like to contribute, if you want to be a part of it, my gosh, shoot me a message at theboss@theloftusparty.com, and let's start going. Okay. Jan says, have a wonderful week. Adam Schiff. I'm Adam Schiff. My head is so big on a teeny tiny neck. It's small like a twig. And look at my eyes. They're always buggy. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I have evidence of Russia collusion. I hid it in my office. All right, we have to go. That's Creep by Radiohead. But yeah, we can call it the Shifty Blues. You guys are fantastic. Have a wonderful rest of the night, and I'll see you guys all very, very soon. There's new stuff tomorrow. There's new stuff every day at the website. There's videos coming on Friday. My gosh, why are those pants still on? I'll see you later.